Robert and Dave got that southern charm. Let the laughter begin. From the morning funny to MAGA Minute, ain't no better way to start your day the southern way, with a little joke and pray. We're just southern folks talking southern things. Front porch swinging where the church bells rang. From Mama Said to Humpday News, we keep it real with down home views. Sunday morning in the Word, get that gospel flow. Prayer time calls, so let's let our troubles go. Come Monday night, Mama Said is bringing the truth. And when it's night talk with Dave, man, you know it's getting loose. We're just southern folks talking southern things. Stories and sports where the good times hang. From SFP News to I Remember That, we tell it like it is, and that's a fact. Got our veteran of the week, gotta show our pride. Pets of the week, bringing love worldwide. Talking paranormal, digging true crime. Southern fried stories all the dang time. So pull up a chair, y'all, and stay a while. Ain't nothing like that southern style. From the morning show to the soundstage band, it's SFP Live, won't you give them a hand? So pull up a chair, y'all, and stay a while. Ain't nothing like that southern style. From the morning show to the soundstage band, it's SFP Live, won't you give them a hand?
You're muted, Rob.
Why am I muted, Dave?
Now you're okay.
Stick over here, turn my mic off. Hey, welcome to Humpday Views, y'all. Southern Fried Podcast. I'm Rob. That's Dave. I got to do this right. And that's, I get them folks over there, that's Hank, that's Frank and
Hank?
Our favorite people from out there in Arizona.
Arizona?
Yeah.
You better say it right, bro.
Huh?
Nevada.
Arizona, Nevada. What? That's right, it is Nevada. Where am I getting Arizona from?
I don't know.
We're not far from Arizona, I guess, but we are up north, though.
Well, okay. From just below the Dahmer Pass in Nevada.
Yeah, exactly.
I knew you'd remember that. Hello, Barry. How you doing, brother? Hey, Barry, did they get your order taken care of, or do you know? Did you get a correction email from Threadless? If you can just let me know. That would be cool.
Hey, can I put one up real quick?
Sure.
Real quick. Hey, y'all. We got a thank you here from Animal Rescue Alliance.
Cool.
That's our logo. We proudly partner up with them, and they thanking several people here, and I'm going to call some names out. Lee T, Gail, JT, Suzanne M, Melissa Z, Amy C, Gwen W, Roger C, and donors at our bin at the Piggly Wiggly for your kind donations of cat and dog food, litter, KMR powder for babies, dog clothes, toys, towels, sheets, bowls, paper towels, bleach, and for fixing the holes in our parking lot. So y'all look, they really appreciate it, and we really appreciate all the support that you give them. They're doing good work over there. If you need a dog or a cat, go see them first. That's Animal Rescue Alliance.
Absolutely. And Barry, I have not heard about this. We'll try to find out, brother. I hope everything's okay. I don't know. Did you hear that there was just trouble there, or did you hear something specific about him? Wow. You gotta be careful out there. And what was the trouble, brother? Was it violence? Was it weather? What was it? Says I don't know. Anyway, welcome to Humpday Views. Brought to you by Patriot Mobile. Patriot Mobile. Use the promo code Cornbread. Absolutely. I've been taking the business phone and kind of getting switched over. I looked on there. It is showing up. So making sure that the promo code works. Everything is fine. And it was good. Thank you, Barry, for the $5 donation to ARA as well. You deserve to be on the screen for that. Absolutely. They will appreciate you very much. Today has been a hard day. We did a funeral for our aunt, although we got to see a lot of people we love. It's a very hard day. We're tired, but we're getting through. And we appreciate all the thoughts and prayers. I've had a lot of people on the podcast tell us that they're praying for us, and I know they mean that, and I appreciate it. A young lady was walking on the trail. Somebody at one of the campsites tried to come after her. Wow. And it wasn't violence, but she ran away. And there's my sister.
The other
Hey,
sister.
y'all. My other sister. Not Frank. He's not a sister. He's a dude.
I see you got leave stuff hanging out there like that.
I know. We come to you this broadcast day from Studio A, right by the banks of the Southern Fried River, as it flows through Georgia gently to Studio B in extreme southeast Georgia by Rob, and empties into the state of Florida in parts unknown. It has been a hot day on the banks of the Southern Fried up here, brother. I don't know what it's like down there.
Yeah, it was hot enough to get all the gnats out today. They are now rumbling inside my head because they all went in through my ears and up my nose. I think I ate a few. My protein levels will be up. So, yeah, they are out in force.
Michael says his niece is up in Virginia doing a trail runner's job on the AT. Interesting. You should get her to check in with us, man. Come on, brother, man.
Yeah.
Thank for the like up there, Miss Tammy. Appreciate that. Appreciate all you folks from Rumble, YouTube, X, Locals. No Instagram yet. They'll be coming. And probably a couple of others. Facebook. Appreciate you. It's Humpday. You made it to Humpday.
Yeah. Made it halfway through the week. And then something. So, yeah. Well, I'm glad y'all two are on here tonight. Y'all going to have to get to talking now.
We'll get them talking. We're not going to dive into what they do, but I do want to say to the folks listening, we have great folks in here that understand this. These two folks right here, Rob, we know this. They're government workers. Ooh. It's not a problem. They're good people.
Did you say they was government workers? Did you say they was government workers?
They're government workers. What are you doing? Ding-a-ling.
Y'all watch your government people. They watching you always, all the time. They watching you. Now they done snuck onto our podcast watching. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of nervous. Oh, they good folks, y'all. I'm just playing, joking around.
It's highly secretive. We can't tell you what they do. Or actually, we can. We just don't want to give them a hard time. They get enough hard time as it is. But these are hard-working folks making making the country better every day.
Yeah. Now y'all work for
Absolutely.
Canada, right? They didn't specify which government. I'm pretty sure y'all work for America.
Yes.
America.
Yes, we do.
Marka.
America. America. We're gonna say.
And they might even visit the Gulf of America at one point. I don't know.
Hey, I'm going to the Gulf of America next month.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
Tomorrow starts a new month. End of the month, I'm going to the Gulf of America.
That's fine, brother.
I'm going,
Go
I'm
to the
going
Gulf
to the
of America.
Redneck Riviera.
But you
By
cannot
God.
do what you said you were going to do. Don't do it.
I can too.
You will not wear the old man shorts.
Hey, I'm a proper age to wear the old man bikini swim trunks
Oh, no,
to the beach.
No.
Don't do it, dude.
Go do it. Go do it. Hey, cowboy boots.
The only way I want you to do that
That'd be
is,
styling and profiling.
hello, Ashley Staley. Wow. Haven't heard from you in a while. We appreciate you being in here. It's family night. Matthew was a tax collector. Rob is a redneck hillbilly butt showing collector.
I'm not
So
no
I don't know.
hillbilly. Oh, no.
But
No,
but-
I'm a hick from South.
I'm okay with you doing it if on the back of those bikini bathing trunks, shorts, whatever you call
Yeah.
them, that you say Mr. If it says Mr. Poopy Pants on there, I'm okay with it.
I'm not gonna steal yours and wear them. Mine's gonna say dead sexy.
I thought it was going to say clickbait.
Well, that too. That's what it's gonna say on the front.
You'll have to wear your wig if you're going to do that.
Which one?
I kind of think the black one does a little better than the other one. The other one, you look like
What
you're
about
on.
the Joe Dirt wig?
Have y'all seen him in that? Oh, Rob, you're going to have to put it on now. The Joe Dirt.
All right, hang on.
Joe, do your thing.
Y'all talk.
Y'all talk.
Oh boy.
Be prepared. Tammy says yes, wear the wig. So be prepared to be scared. What are you going to think of? It's not Joe Dirt. It's going to be the Tiger thing. What was that show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tiger King. What's the dude's name?
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic. This is Joe Exotic. It's not Joe.
I can already see.
Oh Lord. There we go.
This is not Joe
I will
Dirt,
never
dude.
financially recover from this.
There we go.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
That is a majestic
Joe
boy.
Deer Tag. It's French.
No.
What?
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Frank says
Oh.
it's a majestic mullet.
Majestic.
Majestic mullet.
No, ain't no dog a bounty hunter king.
Michael says Doge will get you.
I think I ought to wear the redheaded one because it matches my goatee. That's what Miss Elizabeth said.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I saw the red hood.
You'll have to switch out in a minute. You do you, man. You do you.
I do.
I mean,
I
whatever you got to do, man.
Well,
Whatever you got to do.
Yeah, I don't like this one as much anymore since I got the redhead. That makes me feel special.
Dr. Jill.
No, you didn't. Man, that is not nice.
Dr. Jill. I see it's gonna be that kind of night. Y'all slinging from the back row. Wow. I needed some laughter. Hey, we had a good time on a racing show. Dean surprised me come in the studio. I was glad he was here. James was off doing family stuff, but we're going to get together Friday for a sports show at 6 p.m. Barry says Chuck is fighting Oh, wait a minute. Wrong one. Chuck is fighting with that wig in the corner. Chuck does that. Tarman says the red one looks like Kathy Griffin. Dude, that's hardcore, man. I mean, come on.
Then I gotta see.
That is rough, dude.
Oh,
That is
wow.
absolutely rough.
Oh wow, that does kind of look like Kathy
Oh,
Griffin.
I can't unsee it now. Oh,
There you go. Hmm.
man.
Steve said it looks like something that comes out of Reba McEntire's shower drain.
I forgot about that.
Or carrot top.
What do you think?
Carrot top.
Carrot top.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Carrot top. But no, it's got to be something that comes out of Reba McEntire's drain.
Yeah.
Davey agrees, carrot top. See?
Which is scary in itself. And I know you're such a big Reba fan.
Yes. Last night that the lights went out in Georgia.
You got to get the mouth right. You don't have that.
My mouth ain't big enough to get that right. She's got one of the biggest mouths. I love her singing. She's a beautiful woman. But I got it. Her ass not this one. Last night that the lights went out in Georgia.
That's not even the song she sung, dude. Hey,
Huh?
that was the other woman, wasn't it?
No, she said that.
Did you sing that one?
No.
I didn't think she sung that one.
Yeah, she said that song.
Yeah.
You take care of Tar Man.
I'll Google it.
We're
I'm
gonna
pretty sure she
we're
did.
gonna GTS that.
Okay.
I thought that was the other one that sang that. I don't know.
And somebody else did.
Hey,
it, but I
all
don't
right, man,
think
you
she
have
did it.
you go chill out, Bubba, and good luck on your doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Song by Reba McEntire.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm getting
See there?
smacked down by
He
the
was
ladies over
camping,
here.
1990.
That's the night that they shot an innocent
Vicki
man.
Lawrence
See?
originally recorded it though.
Who?
Vicki Lawrence.
That's who I was thinking was Vicki Lawrence. That's why I didn't realize I don't follow Reba.
Vicki Lawrence. She was on
Mama's Family.
Carol Burnett's show.
Yeah, but she sung that song.
Mama's Family too.
That was a big hit for her.
I didn't know she had any big hits.
Well, she had that one.
I thought her big hit was Mama's Family.
I did love the song.
Well, for TV, yeah, but she sung. She had albums and stuff. I mean, she got on the radio.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, y'all. I only take that so long. I'm not used to having bangs anymore. I can't
Bangs?
wear the other one unless Steve's on.
bangs or fangs?
No, I'm used to fangs. I can't wear the black one unless Steve's on. I look like his daddy then.
Hey, Bear said we got to get the Mayhaw jelly and find some way to get that linked up where we can sell that stuff too, and the other caviar or whatever. I don't know what y'all call it.
Cowboy caviar.
Cowboy caviar. I don't
Well,
know if
that
that's
stuff is
possible.
good.
You'll have to talk to your folk down there.
Yeah, I'll talk to my people.
Talk to your people.
I speak their language.
Have you talked to the boys in Moultrie? What are you pulling out of your head, dude?
There's some hair stuck behind my ear. It was
Can we go
tickling.
back to the Cowboy Caviar? Or what is Cowboy Caviar?
Explain cowboy caviar.
Oh, it's just a dip of heaven on a tater chip. Man, it's got corn, black beans, onions, peppers. Oh, it is good. It's like a dip.
Like peppers, like hot peppers? Like is it hot?
Yeah, and bell peppers and some hot pepper. It's got some kick to it. Man, it's good. It's sweet corn. A lot of stuff Dave won't eat.
Well, individually, I don't like them all the same jar. Like all the family together like that. I mean, hey, Lewis, I bet Lewis wouldn't eat it either.
I bet he would.
No, he's Ohio, man. He ain't eating that crap.
I bet he
Can you
would.
imagine him riding around? Hey, James. Can you imagine him
James.
riding around doing Uber Eats with a jar of that? All his.
Shoot, he'd liable to be carjacked over that. That's some good stuff right there.
Carjack.
Cowboy caviar, Lewis. Cowboy caviar.
You sounded like those old. You just sounded like those old Case Picante commercial. New York City.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
they
they
say,
do is
yeah.
they gather the
He's got the throw
they
up going
gather
on.
the they gather the eggs from the female redneck at certain times of the year, and that's where the red cowboy caviar.
Wait just a dang minute.
What?
We got a great guy in the chat, a great guy, but he's a Yankee transplant. I love him. But what the heck would Broski Bear know about this right here? He's chiming in. I mean, what the heck is that?
He's right. He's right. Well, it don't have no avocado in it. If it had
It said
avocado in it, I
avocado.
would.
Come on, Broski Bear.
Avocado's nasty.
The rest of it sounds
Oh.
Tarman, I did hear that they were close to an agreement. I don't know if it's signed.
Yep. They signed it.
One non-southern thing.
It is a signed and done deal.
Is this for the minerals or peace? Because I've been busy all day.
Minerals.
Minerals. Yeah, we're gonna make some money. Well, we're gonna get some money back.
Hey, Lewis, it's not real caviar. It's corn and black eyed peas.
What are we talking about now? We missed that.
The minerals in Ukraine, Trump signed a deal for that today with Ukraine. You know, we got to keep our phones up and all that. You know,
That's right.
Lithium and for the chip makers and all that, because Chinese are trying to cut us off. You know, China.
Yeah, it's got it right here on Fox. I'm pulling it up now.
Broski Bear says, sound like something I would invent.
Yeah.
Lois says, I don't like caviar. No matter.
Oh, if it's that.
Now he's wavering. Come on, Lois. You got to man up, man. Be on one side of this or the other side. You can't put one leg on each side. Come on now.
Hey, Lewis, you didn't understand what we were talking about. Now you got a clear picture. It's okay. I hear women change their mind all the time. It'd be okay.
Yes, they do.
Don't drag me down that hole you're fixing to walk into.
Who?
You. Talk about
know
women
what
changing
you-
their mind.
Hey, I'll be the first one to say that. I changed my mind like 50 times a day, so. But I take no offense to that.
Barry says Southwest Cowboy Caviar might contain avocados.
I do like some avocado.
Drinking rye.
They've done turned my
Bye, Miss American Pie.
Yeah, sorry you've had a rough day. Don't
Yeah.
drink rye. Broski Bear's drinking rye right now. Rye? Do rye?
Yeah.
I thought so. We have rye fans in the house.
Not me.
We got rye fans in
We
the
have
house.
a rye fan.
A rye fan.
A rye fan.
I bet he's from Nevada.
By way of other places.
Well, I wasn't going to mess up and say Nevada again, because that'd just be bad. Them folks out there liable to come running over here going, it's Nevada. I'd have to, okay.
They get upset.
Well, he does too. He's got this town down there. It's spelled and it sounds Colquitt. They say it Colquitt. He gets all offended if I say Colquitt.
It's
Colquitt.
kind of like Lafayette and Lafayette.
Well, something like that, you know.
They stick around here, they get mad if you try to not be
Hey.
Lafayette.
Depends on where you're from. It's Lafayette here.
But
Yeah,
But if
that's
you
Lafayette.
go to Louisiana, you better say Lafayette.
Yeah, Lafayette or Lafayette.
yeah,
It ain't
you
even
try
just,
calling Lafayette up there and see what happens.
it's not just Lafayette. Around here you gotta say Lafayette.
Yeah, let me see if I can still remember how to do it.
You got it, man. You hang in there, Lewis. Life can
I'm
get
good,
tough.
Lewis.
Don't let life jump on you, man. Grab it by the horns and throw it down and kick it around. You be the champion. Lord
That's
knows,
right.
life has tried to kick me a bunch of times the last month and a half. And Rob.
Hey, Lewis, you do life like you order hash browns at Waffle House. You get them scattered, smothered, covered, chunked, chopped, diced, thrown on the floor, kick them around, throw them on a plate, and you eat them. Good stuff right there. That's how you go. You tackle life that way too. I bet Frank could eat some Waffle House hash brown.
Oh, I'm sure he
Just so
likes
you
it.
know that we've already had Waffle House twice just within our 4 day span that we've been here.
Twice already. All right, what
Twice.
all did you get in your hash brown there, Frank?
He didn't get nothing. I
What?
got scattered and smothered, but he nothing.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight, so I stay away from the hash browns.
I know it's a tragedy. That just seems that hurts my southern soul that he didn't get hash browns.
that's right. That's right. Hash browns are good.
It's a tragedy. Yes, it was.
Hash brown will make you grow up big and strong.
I literally took my breath away when he said he didn't want no hash browns.
You better be glad Miss Elizabeth wasn't on here. She about sent a guy to hell for getting store-bought cornbread.
I messed up.
We've played that video a couple of times. Have y'all heard that one?
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
It was my fault. I stirred the pot, and then Steve jumped right in there, feet first. Oh, we've taken it down. Never mind. But he was talking about making cornbread with 2% milk and dunking it in 2% milk and all this other kind of stuff and buying it from the store. And she was like, "Oh, that hurts my heart. You might just go to hell."
Yeah, do it.
Oh, she's got one of the best Southern accents ever. Now wait a minute, y'all out there in Nevada, y'all got a bunch of desert and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So y'all like go to the beach every time y'all walk outside.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Our yard is dirt. Pretty like dirt and sand. Yes.
Do you ever do those sand sculpture things? That'd be cool.
We should. Yes. We have enough of
See?
out in the yard for that.
See, I'm gonna start a trend over there in Nevada. If y'all get up there and y'all make you a big old sand sculpture and challenge the other neighbors, hey, top this. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
They do it down here at the Redneck Riviera a lot. They do like sea turtles and alligators and
I've seen that. I've seen those
Okay.
those competitions. Yeah.
They look cool.
Yeah. Those are skilled artists.
y'all can do a sand sculpture of your car, right?
Yeah. That will take a while.
Well, yeah, but anything worth doing, we're doing right. There you go.
To James's question, I have said that for weeks now. I do believe that Zelensky will be forced out for the peace deal to happen. He's going to lose out. The little deputy has to go.
Yes.
I mean,
Roski said there's no ocean breeze in Nevada.
No, there's not.
No.
We get mountain winds, but no ocean breeze.
They get strong. Pretty strong too.
Roski.
We got
Now we're gonna argue on this.
yeah, I was
The
waiting
real
to get to
Garden
that
of
topic.
Eden. I'm gonna respond to that. The real Garden of Eden was on the Georgia-Florida border. Now let me go ahead and throw this out there.
Is that
And I
Dothan?
said- Huh?
Was that Dothan?
Dothan's in Alabama. You know, Garden of Eden, the family tree had more branches than that. But that's bad. The tree, the family tree in the Garden of Eden had more branches than the ones in Dothan, Alabama.
Do you have a good
Well-
Wi-Fi connection in Nevada? You
We
asked me that.
actually have Starlink.
Oh, they're Starlink.
So yes,
Oh.
we do. We
I
live in a
forgot
very
about
rural
that.
area, so they do have like local Wi-Fi services. They're just
Charter.
not as good.
Yeah, we can get Verizon, T-Mobile, we can get Charter, CC Communications, but Starlink's the only one that's ain't real good.
Take care, Louis. I also want to know the sandstorms as bad in Nevada as they heard they get rough in Texas.
I don't know if they're bad as I don't never been to Texas, but they can be really
They can
bad
get pretty
to the
bad.
point that they can shut down like roads and stuff
Yeah.
because you can't see.
Huh.
Had some really bad storms come through a couple weeks ago, and Frank was on travel, and we had like 60, 70 mile per hour winds, just from
Wow.
just regular winds. So that's just regular. That's not even. Then like he got back, and it was what it got up to like 100 or something
For the
in
wind gusts.
Burnley, I think.
Yeah. Some of our friends they have a little weather vane station that they mounted on their fence, and they clocked 100 mile an hour gusts.
Wow.
The only wind we get up here is when Robert gets up on his soapbox and goes on a rant. Then I have
Well, fix it too anyway.
batten everything down. You know.
Broski, you know rednecks come from the panhandle of Florida. That's where they originated from. And they spread out all over the country. I guarantee you there wasn't no rednecks in the Garden of Eden. They've come about since then. So don't even try to say the real Garden of Eden's on Georgia Florida border. No. It's beautiful. It's God's country, but it's not in the Garden of Eden. They wouldn't let them in there.
My son
Okay.
Jeremy's in the chat. He said he put the wig on too.
Where, there are a lot of serpents in Dothan.
There's a lot of serpents in Washington.
Yes.
Some of them are around the president. I'm concerned.
Yeah. Well, is Jeremy going to get on the air with his wig on or not?
Oh, I doubt it. But Jeremy, if you take a picture of it and send it to me, I'll put it on the air.
Heather, you going to talk Frank into getting a wig? You see what it did for me.
I don't know about that.
He said he don't know.
If I send you one, will you wear it?
I'm not sure about that.
I couldn't hear his answer.
He don't know about all that.
Did you see?
Oh.
Did you see Tarman's comment there?
And to answer the one guy's question, it is a little bit of a like for Starlink, it is a little bit of a price up front to get the products for Starlink to set it up. But for each month, what do we pay?
It's $120 a month.
So it's $120 a month.
I looked at it for the studio, but I decided,
if you pay a little bit more than that, if you do like travel and like fifth wheels or whatever like that, you are able to take it.
I will say this: it's $120 a month, but we have zero lag or zero interruption, and we have about 8 things streaming all at once: televisions, computers, phones, you name it, all pulling at the same time. So she can be on her computer at work, and she works for the Veterans Administration, so she's at home and she's on internet phone calls with veterans. I can be on a computer, laptop on the internet. We can have Netflix streaming at the same time, and there's zero interruption. You can have somebody in another room on a gaming computer, or gaming with Call of Duty or whatever they want to play. You're not going to have any lag. You're not going to have any interruption. Complete Wi-Fi through the house. It's a high-speed, high-performance internet system, so you get what you pay for.
That's why we had to do it. Was because of my job.
It's pretty much because of her job. She can't afford to be dropping calls. She has to have the utmost care, so that way she can service the veterans' phone calls.
Yeah, absolutely. And see, I thought I was getting on Starlink, but it just wound up being a huge net. And I'm gonna tell you, I hate huge net. It ain't worth it.
is that like Bubba's Cable Company or something?
Yeah, it's 2 tin cans with a string, and attached to the back of your computer. You gotta reach over to thumb that string every once in a while so it can keep communicating. There's also a hamster on a wheel involved there somehow. I don't know how that works though. That's too technical for me.
James, I don't know if there'll be a Jeb or Bubba appearance tonight, but there'll be new episode coming in a day or so. With the funeral, we're a little bit behind, but Jeb or Bubba will be making an appearance. I don't think tonight. They want to
Barry wants to know if y'all have
terracotta.
a terracotta clay roof.
I mean, we don't.
No, we've got a traditional regular shingle roof on
But
ours.
they do have them.
They do have them. They do have them out there.
There you go. I bet if a metal roof out there wouldn't be any fun. I bet it'd be like being getting sandblasted or something.
Yeah.
Look, I will say I don't like as much as it rains here, but I will say that I do miss the rain, the sound of the rain. I miss that because it rains, but it's nothing like it does
No,
here.
yeah. We average we average 300 days a year without rain.
Wow.
So pretty much it's
Wow.
yeah.
We do live in northern Nevada, so there is a little bit of snow in our area during the wintertime. We do get a little bit of rain, and because we live near, well, sort of near the Sierras.
Right.
But yeah, it's mostly dry.
Right.
So I do miss the rain sometimes. And listen to that hit the metal roof like you're talking about. I miss that sound.
Does the weather affect your Starlink? That's a question.
No,
No.
absolutely not. The only thing that affects the Starlink is having an unobstructed view of the northern sky. So wherever you mount the Starlink, it's a square about the size of an 8x10 photograph. You got to have an unobstructed view. So you got to make sure you got no trees or anything in the way. Otherwise, nothing affects it. No rain, no snow, no sleet, and it's actually heated. So when we get snow and snow falls on it, it activates a heated coil and it melts all the snow and ice off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
High tech.
Yes.
I mean, obviously we
It's-
don't.
it's
have to
Elon
use that
Musk,
much,
so-
but-
he thought about it. So
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty high tech. So and it also it comes with an app, and on the app you can actually look at how many satellites are within view and all that stuff. It's pretty cool.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Michael, how'd you know that that's where I get my internet from?
Chupacabra. Wow.
Wireless.
Yeah. What is that? Car what?
You know, me and Dave, you know, I had pulled some good ones on Dave where he didn't know if I was yanking his chain or not. But when I threw the Chupacabra out there, you just made that up. No, it's a thing. No, it's not. You just made that up. No, it's really a thing. The Chupacabra is a thing. No, it's not.
Well, around here it's always Bigfoot, so or green eyes. So we haven't dealt with that one, or at least I haven't.
Where we're at up there, it's Sasquatch. That's
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch is huge up there.
Has anyone ever flown over Las Vegas at night? I've heard that's a sight to see.
We've had friends that did. They
I have.
actually got engaged over in that plot, and they said it was amazing.
I want to go to a wedding in Vegas where it's the Elvis wedding. I want to see that.
I've seen him.
I'll be honest, we were like, we should have done that. We should have did that. If we ever renew our vows, that's what we're doing.
So
We're
you're
going
gonna have to get the hair up here.
Yeah, like the beehive.
The beehive?
Yes,
Yeah.
I will do it.
Frank's got the hunk of burning love song on. Got the glasses. Yeah.
Oh, I can just see it now. I can just see it now. The Elvis preacher be like, all right, now I do three different sermons. Love me tender, don't be cruel, and Jailhouse Rock. Which do y'all want?
I love it.
I like that term, man. I like it.
Near to God wireless for the finicky pastors like Dave.
There we go, Marcus.
Dang Skippy.
Oh,
Well, when we first started, the podcast, I had all these wireless problems. I mean, like, oh my gosh, I thought my head was gonna explode. And we finally, have worked everything out. But I did look at Starlink because of that, because I wanted guaranteed service. But I've been able to adapt, and with the studio out here, everything's better. So,
Well, I might look at Starlink eventually, but I'm pretty happy with mine. I pay $110 a month.
UFOs visit Rob. Do you see them in Nevada?
Let's just say we see some weird stuff in the sky, especially towards central Nevada, of course. So near the Tonopah test range, they test some high tech aircraft out there, and you see some funny stuff.
Barry, why has it got to be UFOs visit Rob? Why do you have to throw that in there?
I like that. That was my favorite part of it. Well,
what are you trying to say?
We've said, this is funny. We never have finished the video when we were down there because we never told you the rest of the story. And we're going to finish that. When Rob was attacked and went missing. And I told him about my next video, and Rob said, dude, you're not going to make me be a test subject for a bunch of aliens, man. I know where that's going.
I mean, Barry, come on. Dude.
Aren't the chupacabras and snipes cousins?
Yeah, snipe. You ain't never been snipe hunting, Dave?
Oh, I never went. I never believed anybody on that crap. My cousins tried to get
me. Have you ever been snipe hunting?
Do what?
I was asking Heather if she'd ever been snipe hunting.
She'd never been snipe hunting.
Been hunting, period.
Heather was too busy putting on makeup, listening to music,
I bet Frank's been snipe hunting or took somebody snipe hunting.
I've done long range shooting,
but not snipes.
Not snipes.
Okay.
Do I need to look it up? Do I need to Google?
Dave, you got to take a snipe hunting to try to catch a snipe.
What's a snipe?
It's a joke.
It's a bird.
So
It's a bird. You got to have a pillowcase, an ear of corn, a flashlight, and a baseball bat.
We have Ringo, Georgia for that. What the?
That's right, for snipe hunting. You're darn right. That's some of the best snipe hunting in the world right there in Ringo.
I'm not real happy with Ringo right now, at least certain parts of it. We won't go there.
Well, I heard right there at the courthouse on the steps is the best place to do it. You throw that ear of corn in that pillowcase and hold it open, and then you take the flashlight and you shine it through the back of the pillowcase, and it'll make like a shadow of that ear of corn out there, and that snipe will run up there to get it, and you just grab him up in the pillowcase, take that baseball bat, and beat him to death.
Yeah, if you tried that on the courthouse steps in Ringo, you might get shot.
No, you wouldn't. I guarantee you, every one of them rednecks up there in Ringo has been snipe hunting at least once.
But not at the courthouse.
Yeah.
They know what y'all was doing. Y'all be safe.
That's more out in the country.
There was one time they had a traveling band of some of those people that they drop out in areas to go beg money. They dropped them out in Ringo, like hitting the shops and trying to bum money and sell bad trinkets and all that crap. Let me tell you what, them bubbas come rolling out of everywhere running them people out of there. It was that scene in the Sylvester Stallone. It was that scene, but it was a bunch of them. They loaded them up and took them to the county line. Let me tell you, I was down there. I saw that. They don't play. Not in our town.
Well, they didn't wind up so well from them folks that did it in that Rambo movie.
Well, that was a Yankee city. I mean,
Oh. So, all right. Now, y'all seen weird stuff in the sky out there. Have you ever seen a UFO landed anywhere out there? or just in the sky?
Yeah, just in the sky.
Okay. So no probing or nothing like that.
No.
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 I think that's South Georgia.
Better not be. I guarantee you. If Uncle Jeb ever gets probed by one of them UFOs, we've had it.
Well, Uncle Jeb and Bubba have got a new story. They'll be coming soon. Episode 2. It might be about Rob. Might be.
Better not be. Them suckers better keep my name out there for
Well,
now.
you got mad and went back to the you went back to the commissioner meeting, and I'll just have to stop there. But they've got a story to tell,
Okay.
and they have a new friend that's fixing to come on board with them. Maybe 2.
Okay.
Jeb might have a girlfriend, and Bubba's got a friend.
Well, you know, Jeb probably does have a girlfriend. She probably ain't real pretty.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, but this one would be pretty bad.
Well, if you can't see very well, then beauty is only so far. If you can't see, you can't see.
I can just see him now going up to George Bubba. Hey, she smells like a goat, but she sure is a good kisser. What?
Wow.
Hey, he's your uncle.
That sounds like something that's said at a bar at 2:58 in the morning, right before they close the doors.
Oh Lord, you better hope not. You better hope you the sober one. You run away quickly. You'd be begging for a UFO to come down and take you and get you probed.
I used to work with a guy. I think you probably remember this guy. Remember Howie, that lived across? He worked with him at Shoney's. The old Carney guy. And Lynn would always call him Huey.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that guy?
Yeah.
He was the old Carney guy. I have a story about him and a late night at a bar, but I can't share it on the air. Only part of it. I could part of it, but I can't. I just can't tell all of it. It would be for Steve's channel. I couldn't share it. Well, they're on you tonight. They got aliens landing in your house and everything.
Man, that's all right. That wasn't aliens. That was Chuck.
Is Chuck
That was
around?
Chuck. Hey, Chuck, you little one-eyed dipstick, where you at?
He's not little, but he is one-eyed.
Come here. Y'all ain't never seen my poor little helpless, defenseless little one-eyed kitty cat? If I'd have known how big that sucker was going to get.
They
And
usually
if I'd have known he was going to have one eye, I wouldn't have named him Chuck Norris.
are arguing. Well, Rob's arguing with him. We've got a bet that Chuck's going to high dive off that something in there on Rob's head during the live. And we're all here for it. We are all here for it. Everybody in the chat wants to see that happen.
It ain't going to happen. He loves today. Where you at, you little dipstick?
He has bit him on the air more than once. Yeah. He'll be petting him, and all of a sudden he just lays into him. It's hilarious. I like Chuck. He said Chuck has emotional problems, but I think his emotional problem is Rob. You see, he won't let Chuck come in the bedroom with him at night. There's Chuck,
Oh.
Dare him either.
the one-eyed cat.
You going to say hi? He said hi. I said, no, I'm purring right now. Daddy got me. Yeah, he only got one eye. He only weighs 21 pounds. He's not that fat though. He's mostly muscle. Let me hide your rolls there.
He's wanting
There, I
down.
hate
He's
fat
done
rolls.
with
Are you
you.
happy?
Just fluffy.
Huh?
He's fixing to bite you. You better let him down.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him down. He'll come up and want to sit in my lap. He'll come up here and put his feet up on my leg until I pick him up. Now I pick him up, and next thing you know, he's bit me. Or I'll be in the middle of trying to talk to Dave, do something over here on the screen, and he'll just bite the snot out of me because I'm not paying him his proper attention that he is due. I owe him this attention. And if I don't do it, then he bites me.
That sounds about right for a cat.
He gets called a little snot.
So,
I think
my baby sister is only about 15 years younger than me. We will not tell her age. But before they go, I thought we'd have fun. And there's a lot of, I mean, that's 15 years is a long time, and it's a brother and sister. So I thought we would try to find out if there's any music that me and Heather like the same. This might be a challenge.
I listen to the same. I grew up listening to the same music you listen to. Because I rode around in the car with you.
look, how much younger than you is Frank?
3 years younger than me.
3 years.
That don't hardly work. Frank, you don't look like you're almost 70.
Yeah,
good.
you did hear a lot of that music, and we did see some things together. But you're into a lot of stuff that I'm not into, obviously.
Of course, yeah.
And shows. So, what is a group that you like that you listen to? It's your go-to group, at least once a week. Let's see if I match it. Somebody that when you're having a
Can I
day,
make a guess?
yeah, you make a guess, yeah.
Cyndi Lauper.
You Cyndi
I would
Lauper.
say if I was just going to turn on my playlist and play somebody, because not anybody new, if I was going to play somebody like old, because a lot of the newer music is here or there, I would say I would probably turn on Fleetwood Mac.
Wow, I wasn't expecting to hear that.
Just because it's,
Do you agree?
I don't know, relaxing.
Well, yeah, I'm a big Fleetwood Mac fan. I'm a big Lindsey Buckingham fan.
It's just kind of go with it.
Wow.
Kinda like that.
What would be the Fleetwood Mac song?
Now you got me on the spot. I can't think of any right this
It's okay.
second, but
Sarah.
I like all of them, honestly. I have a ton of them on my playlist because I have like a huge playlist on Spotify that has like a bunch of.
Pull up your Spotify. That's what we'll do. Pull up your Spotify. Let's see what it's got. Those things. Let's see what the most listened to is at the top
Let me
of the
ask one
list.
question real quick for y'all. Pull up Spotify.
Go ahead.
Frank, Heather, what is your favorite Beatles song? What's the greatest Beatles song of all time?
You're asking me?
Both of you.
Oh Lord, my favorite Beatles song.
It's not going to be the one you think, Bob.
My favorite.
It might be.
My favorite Beatles song of all time. Man, that's a hard one.
Does it have a hammer in it?
No.
See,
I don't know how to look up a
No.
player.
Man, my favorite.
Maxwell's Silver Hammer was the greatest Beatles song of all time.
That's the list that I was talking about then.
Oh, man.
that's not is that just the list or is it
Yeah,
not?
it's just the list.
Yeah, I have to think on that one.
Roski says it's Here Comes the Sun.
That it was what I was gonna say. That's probably my.
This will be it right here.
That's my go-to.
Yeah, I
anyways,
mean
is
that's up there. That's definitely up there.
I used to didn't like Hey Jude
I like
because
that
I didn't know they were saying Hey Jude. I thought they were saying Hey Jude.
I don't know if this is any kind of order, but that's your liked songs.
That sounds about right. But Frank listens to this too, so it's
Okay, here's the Frank
This is some of Frank's.
Heather Spotify list. Liked songs.
Okay.
A lot of those are Frank.
I will
Yes, but I like.
I
some
will
of
say
those,
though, that I will caveat this though. This is not among my favorites.
So the first one, I don't even know who these people are. For the love
Thank you,
of
break
money,
it hard.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
What?
I don't know why that one came up. We haven't listened.
Bone Thugs.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That
What?
Both Thugs and what the? Okay.
Well, that says add to the playlist.
What?
That says add.
Oh, add to the.
What is a
playlist.
both
The
of?
playlist.
Oh, okay.
See, like songs. That's a like
I
song.
don't know
for
about
y'all.
those first two. I mean, the band on the second one, but
Uh,
the rest of those I can concur with.
Number 2 is this sounds like something that goes on at Rob's house. Bleed the Freak.
That's not, I don't think
Allison
I've heard
Chains.
these. I don't know what they're talking about.
Is it
Amy
Bone Thugs or
he
Both
says-
Thugs?
I know who the Bone Thugs are. I don't know who they are.
They're rap. It's
A
rap.
rap. See, I'm not a rap fan.
We don't listen to none of these on a regular basis. I don't know what they're talking about. We listen to that one a lot.
Rooster. Okay, I know
Yeah.
Rooster. Allison Chains.
Yeah. I bet Achy Breaky Heart ain't too far down on that list.
Yeah, I don't have
No,
any
it's not
of
in
those.
there.
On there.
Yeah, you can go by that. That's some of those. I don't know what that's going. We listen to this list a lot, and we listen to that list a lot. You
That
can-
list?
Yes, Frank listens to that every day, so you can pick some off of it.
Possum Kingdom. The Toadies.
That's it.
Possum Kingdom?
It's grunge.
Oh my gosh, I gotta look that up. Is that the name of the group?
No, that's the song.
That's the song. Possum
What's the name of the
Kingdom.
group?
Toadies.
Toadies
Oh, Toady?
Toadies.
with an S. Amy Bradley says, "Meet you at the crossroads. I only know them thanks to April Staley, Burt,
Yes.
and Heather Rivera."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I know what song
Hey,
you're
quit
talking
So, Toadies.
Yep.
Toadies.
Toads.
Toadies.
Toadies.
IES.
But they're going.
They're actually known for Possum Kingdom.
I've never heard it. Well, I think I've heard of them. I never heard of that. 311 Down. Is that grunge?
All of
They're
this.
considered more like rock.
It's
Three-
like rock and
311
grunge
down.
on this list, basically.
Okay, I know a little bit of Stone Temple Pilots, but I don't know if I remember Big Empty.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. The Flies. Got you where I want you. The Flies.
No, I ain't got time for this right now. I got to listen to Possum Kingdom. I'm down here in South Georgia. I've got to look this up.
We've got him on a mission
Now
now.
on a mission.
I've never heard of it. Now, Wicked Garden, Stone Temple Pilots, I know that one.
That's both of us. That's for both of us. I like Stone Temple Pilots.
I do know of Incubus. I've never listened to their stuff. I know of Jane's Addiction. They've been around for a while.
Long time, yeah.
The Smashing Pumpkins, I was never a
I
fan.
love the Smashing Pumpkins.
Alice in Chains, Temple of the Dogs, really good.
Yeah.
Creep, Stone Temple Pilots, real good.
Yeah.
A lot of that. Soundgarden.
Soundgarden, yeah.
I did like Soundgarden back in the day.
Yeah. Most of that playlist is probably not between 1991 and 1997. There's a lot of those bands because that's where I came up and kind of found myself in a lot of music. So it had a huge impact on me. So a lot of that music is near and dear to my heart. But if you were to ask me what my favorite genre of music is, as I became an adult and older, I'm really into a lot of 1940s and 1950s music. I listen to a lot of big bands, a lot of say Frank Sinatra, a lot of Dean Martin. That's my favorite music.
Rage Against the Machine, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Primus, Suck My Kiss.
Him. The Promise
She
is him.
hates
That's
Promise.
all.
Rob, have you got the Suck My Kiss in your playlist?
I am not a Promise
What?
at all.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
It's called Suck My Kiss.
Sucked by Kiss? No.
I didn't figure that was played much in your house.
Possum Kingdom's going on my playlist, though. I
All
think.
right. Yes.
If nothing else, just because of the name, but I like it. It's
Great
rocking.
Run's great again.
We got
I like that.
Pearl Jam. I know them.
Pearl Jam in there.
You know,
Silver.
every time I hear about
Hello.
Pearl Jam, Every time I hear the name for Pearl Jam, I think of the Blue Oyster Bar from the Police Academy movies.
I like Blue Oyster. I like the
Is that just me?
Probably.
Pearl Jam.
But
I know the Foo Fighters. I know the Smashing Pumpkins. I know Tool. White Zombie, I know. Jeremy Pearl Jam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a wicked song. That's weird. That's a weird one.
It was. You know the story behind that song?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did it. He did it to raise awareness for suicide.
But I heard the mom got mad. I think.
The mom got mad because he took some artistic liberty,
Okay.
with the story, to make the lyrics rhyme and stuff like that. So the mom's not, and also because it became a hit. So every
Yeah.
time she heard the song on the radio, obviously she had to relive that tragedy.
Yeah.
But it did, it did raise awareness to the teen, the teen epic, the
I just
mental health.
I just have this image of you right now. This song. I know the song well.
Yeah.
Faith No More, epic. I can just see you dancing around the house,
Yeah.
singing that song.
I am my mother's daughter.
That's me. Yeah. I just want you to know that playlist that you're reading right there, I curated that playlist. I made that.
But I like most of the
She likes
songs
most of the
on
songs.
there.
Believe it or not, I like Beastie Boys, Sabotage.
Heck yeah.
I'm not a
Wait a
Red
minute.
Hot Chili Peppers fan, but
I like her.
I know a lot of these songs.
I wonder if Frank dances around his car working on it, singing that other song. Was it Man? I feel like a woman. When nobody's looking. When nobody's looking. And nobody's around.
Out of all of the genres,
Negative
country
filter.
is not for faints.
Hold on. You got to
Except-
caveat that.
Except,
You better.
okay, go ahead.
Johnny
I'll let
Cash.
you. He
Johnny
likes
Cash.
Johnny
Real
Cash.
country.
Johnny Cash.
He
I
does
call
like
that
some
real
Johnny
country.
Cash.
I'll listen to some Johnny Cash.
The first two songs that Rob's going to know on this list are both Soundgarden. You know Spoon Man and you know Black Hole Sun. I know you know those two.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I knew you
Oh, yeah.
knew them.
Do you like Travis Tritt?
I do. I was a
Frank, you don't like Travis Tritt?
No.
I think Travis Tritt's one of the best actual singers ever. I'm talking about singingly talented.
I grew up listening
I think-
to 90s country, so
On that tribute album they did for the Eagles, I think he sang Take It Easy better than the Eagles did.
I'll have to look that up. I haven't heard that.
Oh my God. That is absolutely amazing.
What'd you find?
That and any more. Oh my God.
Well, what you've got Beck? Is that the dude that sung "Loser"?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only one I know by him.
Yeah. I like that one better. So.
You got any fools on there?
Ooh.
The Fools.
No doubt, that's the girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Gwen
yeah.
Stefani.
Gwen
Yeah.
Stefani's the front one. Yeah.
A lot of
Probably
Beastie
good that
Boys.
you don't.
Yeah.
Some of these I don't know. Bush, I know them.
Yeah. Bush.
I don't know Dinosaur Jr.
They had a couple songs.
Real Big
That was
Fish.
the little
That sounds like
green
something for you,
dinosaur
Rob.
Barney, right?
Real Big Fish. You know them?
No.
They were Scottish.
Dinosaur Jr. though, that was the little green dinosaur on Barney, right? Or no, that was Baby Bob.
P.O.D.
Baby Bob. What?
P.O.D.
P.O.D.
Yeah.
The Cranberries.
Heather, do
I like Cranberries.
you know what Dave's favorite song is? Heather?
Favorite song? No way.
Favorite song?
Dave's favorite song. Do you know it?
No way.
No way.
I know it.
I wouldn't even begin. I couldn't even begin to guess.
What is your favorite song?
I
You
don't
ready?
know what
You want me to tell you his favorite song?
he's lying. He don't know. Go ahead.
I do. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark.
You know,
Is he
with,
red? Is he red? I can't. We got the screen shrunk down. I can't tell if he's red or not.
with the boys, it was Barney.
Yeah.
But with the older grandkids, I don't remember what it was. But with Kaylee, it was Baby Shark. She about killed me with it. There's Jake.
Jake, you missed it. I've already done the wigs.
I did get a wig, and I didn't wear it tonight. Here comes the sun on the Beatles song. Delight.
What, Broski, have you ever heard Maxwell's Silver Hammer?
Yeah, he said he didn't like it.
It's the best Beatles song ever. Bang, bang, Maxwell.
Dude, you're losing
down. Huh?
You're not going to win that argument.
Look, how many fun songs has there ever been about a serial killer?
Hey, do you know that? What's that name of that group? They dress up like mummies. What's the name of that group? Yeah.
They dress up like mummies?
Yeah, they jump all over, they dance all over stage. They're all dressed up like mummies. Somebody tell me that.
I don't know.
I can't remember their name.
Was it the Mummies?
It might be. Pull up a picture. I just saw a video of them. I wasn't at, they came to Riverbend, but I saw them showing the acts on a commercial, and I heard they were a big hit. Like, people really liked them. I can't see me liking them ever. Jay, that's not nice.
Here comes the mummies. Here comes the mummies.
That's it.
Is that it, Dave?
That's it.
It's Here Come the Mummies, the funk band from ancient Egypt.
That is so weird.
That's it.
That's unique, though.
Okay.
Whoa.
Let's see if I can find out anything else about them. It's the Mummies. The Mummies, Kings of Budget Rock. I don't know. I don't even see any songs they did. I don't know, dude. That's kind of scary that you would know that one.
I said I saw them on a commercial, dude. Come on. I know. And Jake's in there talking about me being old, interviewing George Washington. Come on, Jake.
He said he was there when Abraham Lincoln got shot.
Oh, Lord.
You know why? He ain't got his stickers yet.
And then he said, sorry, Dave.
He always says that. I love you, Jake, but come on, man.
Well, you are kind of old, Dave.
I'm not 160 years old.
You're so old, you remember when old King Cole was Little Boy Blue. That's pretty good. That was right off the top of my head there, too.
When they found polio? That's right, Miss Janet. You tell them. I've had a rough day. What is this like?
I know she's not talking to me. I always leave Dave alone.
Oh, yeah, right. What is this, like shock therapy?
Yeah. Yeah. That sounded like a threat, Jake. Jake's threatening to mess with your title.
I know.
Dave, are we picking on you too much?
No, bring it. I don't care. Anything after you wore that wig, there's nothing worse than that. So I mean, I'm okay.
Look,
I know you love me, Jake. I love you too, buddy. From the great
I'm
state of
still,
Mississippi.
yeah, he's over at that MI Crooked Letter State. Uh,
I bet their gnats are bigger than your gnats, buddy.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm running from all of them. Well, that was a lie. I don't run from nothing.
That's one thing.
I've got 9 seconds of running left in my lifetime.
We don't got gnats, mosquitoes up there.
What'd
That's
he
a
say?
positive.
Yes.
No gnats.
No gnats in Nevada.
Gnats, no mosquitoes.
No mosquitoes.
Very few. Very few.
Oh, he's gonna
Good.
get on you now. You never
You
produced.
got to
a
get on Earl about that. Earl's got all the tapes. We got to get those transferred over to CDs or DVDs or something. I'm not getting back out there and doing no more wrestling. I guarantee you that.
We really don't want to see you walk around in spandex anyway.
Well, nobody wanted to see me walk around in spandex then either. That's why I didn't do it. I wore old man bikini trunks.
Are you like Sherry? You got tattoos on your butt?
That
You
ain't
like
the only
the-
way you're going to find
The
out about
David Lee
that.
Roth? You came out like
That
David
ain't
Lee
the only way
Roth?
you're going to find out about the tattoos on my backside.
I don't want to see them.
I just got 2 words tattooed on my backside.
I'm not asking.
Exit only. Dude, I was in the Navy. I wanted to make it clear. Wait a minute. Frank, weren't you in the Navy too?
Negative. I was active duty Air Force, and then I served in the Navy as a federal civilian, as an employee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you never had to go out to sea and stuff.
No. So it's interesting. They tried several times to get me on an aircraft carrier as a federal civilian to kind of show me how everything worked on the aircraft carrier, so I could better train the sailors and stuff. Because it's one thing to see it in pictures and all and everything, and it's another to actually be on there. But because my
Right.
position was only one deep, I didn't have any backup. They were afraid to actually let me go out on the ship because if God forbid something happened to me, I would they'd be kind of screwed. So I never got to go. And then it's actually quite expensive, because once you're out to sea, it's called cod. They got to cod you off the boat to bring you back to shore and everything, and it's like super expensive. So they never got around to it. So that is an experience I never got to actually do. It would have been really neat though to actually be out there on the aircraft carrier.
Yeah. But that if you had been out there, you might would have caught on with the tattoo there. It's close quarters and there's not much privacy on board there.
Oh no, I've been told, and I've seen pictures. Like there is not.
There's not. Well, you have a curtain,
Yeah.
but not in the shower.
Well, let's run a commercial, Rob. We've went a little past what I wanted. I let these folks go rest. They've got a lot of activities tomorrow, and they got to fly back to Nevada, and they're tired. So we appreciate them coming on, and been a blessing. Y'all pray for their safe return.
Sorry, we went a little bit more lively tonight after our
We're tired. It's been a hard
long
couple
day
days,
with our aunt.
Yeah.
So
and so we're. It's just you don't go through something like that and be your cheery self. So, but we appreciate y'all being here.
yeah, we definitely definitely want to.
First time we've had a 3-person crew. Well, actually, we had one other one, but we didn't have them on one of them on the headphones, and we do tonight. So, but we'll get a commercial, and we'll get you folks out of here.
Thank y'all for coming on.
Yeah, no,
and y'all be careful. It's good to
absolutely.
see y'all again.
Want to
Yep.
come back from Nevada.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to come on more often. We gotta have some more updates from Nevada.
Well,
Hey, it's almost
this is the Doge hideout right here. This is the Doge hideout bunker. You know.
It's almost car show season. We'll have to come back and talk
Yeah.
car shows.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that.
Yeah, actually, when we get back, we get about 6 hours sleep, if that, and we turn right around and we have a big car show that I gotta go to.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You better get some rest now. You better sleep on the plane.
We'll try.
All right.
Good to see you, Rob.
Yeah. Good to see you.
We'll be
Good
back
to
in a
see
minute,
y'all.
folks.
Yeah.
Hey, Southern Fried Podcast fans. This is Dave the AM for the Southern Fried Podcast. We want to advertise for W, who's got some special things going on. So are you tired of those energy drinks that you drink and they give you the jitters and the crashes that come from the typical drink? Look no further than W Energy Drink. It's a revolutionary new beverage that will keep you energized without any of those downsides. For a limited time, folks, a limited time, W is offering an incredible 30% off on everything they sell. That's right. You can stock up on your favorite flavors and save big while enjoying the smooth, sustained energy that only W can provide. I'm a customer member, and I can testify to this. I love this drink. No shakes, no crashes. And if it can help my mental acuity, I'm happy too. Awesome. They have a unique formula that provides you a perfect balance of focus and vitality without any of those unpleasant side effects that we don't want. No more of those shaking hands, crashing you in the middle of the day. Just pure clean energy to help you tackle any challenge that comes your way. But don't wait too long. This 30% offer won't last forever. Go on over to W's website now and start shopping. Remember to smash that promo code Southern Fried into the area where they ask you to put that in there, and it'll help us as well. You're still going to get the 30%, but it'll let them know that you are supporting us, and so we appreciate it today. So try W Energy Drink and experience the difference for yourself. Your body and mind will thank you for making the switch to the energy drink that truly delivers on its promises. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save big and upgrade your energy game with W. Don't forget, use that promo code Southern Fried.
Yes, Robin, Dave, y'all.
Southern Fried Podcast fans, this is Dave in the AM. I want to tell you about our store. We've been promoting it a little bit. We wanted to promote it a little bit more and let you know we've been adding some designs to it, and we're continuing to do that. Right now, there's a summer sale going on. You're going to see here in just a second what kind of discounts you can get. They're pretty amazing. Our old store became cumbersome and it was not easily updated, and we have since went to a new store, and the old one is still there, and if you decide to shop there, that's fine. But this is our new store, and it is so easy for us to manage, and we want to thank the folks at Threadless for that. So on the screen right now, you see some shirts, some of the different designs. One of our newest one is the Georgia outline, the red one. We really like that. You see some of our classic designs. You see some here that you may not have seen before. And again, we're designing and adding to just about every week. You see hats. There is just about anything in there. And we're trying to add more products all the time, as well as those new designs. So go shop at the Southern Fried Podcast store, and you'll be able to get some of these things too. Here's the QR code for that. You can see at the top of the page, 40% off right now. These are amazing prices going on. The store is very affordable. Me and Rob wanted as best the prices as we could get. And this is the place that we found to be able to do it. And there's the address. You can copy that out or use the QR code. We thank you for your support of the Southern Fried Podcast and watching the shows and supporting us and letting us know how much you enjoy it. You mean a lot to us. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you soon.
On the Rumble, and we lost Rob. He'll be back. Don't know where he's at, but he long break. Appreciate everybody being in here. The words wide load tattooed.
No, no, I have a backup alarm installed. It goes beep, beep, beep. Oh, so if I die before I wake, feed Jake. That was Pirates of the Mississippi, Barry. Yes, I know that song very well. It's one of my favorites for a long time. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. Yes, that was a good song. It still is a good song. So, yes.
What, wide load?
No, Pirates, feed Jake by Pirates of the Mississippi.
No, I did like that song. If I die before I wake, feed Jake.
He's been a good dog, my best friend, right through it all.
Well, it was good to have them here.
Yes, it was. It was very good.
They're really tired. And just so you know, I don't have it on screen, but right before the show, because they're not going to be here for my birthday, the fam went and pulled money and called me up there, and they bought me a mini fridge for the studio. So that's my 60th birthday gift from the fam. So that was really nice of them to do that.
Well,
it was like
I'm going
left that I didn't have in the studio, besides some odds and ends stuff, small stuff. That was really nice. Been a tough day. It was a really nice way to end the day. It's been a tough day.
Yes, that is nice of them. Well, when I get my porch done out there, progress has come along greatly on that. I'm going to park me a fridge out there and on front porch talking on Friday nights. I might just be out there if it don't get too hot. Of course, I have a fan out there, but we'll see how dark it is out there. I think I'll have enough light to do it. What do you think?
You always get more light.
Yeah.
You get some of them lights, you run up, spotlight down. Yeah, everybody will see it. They might see it down the road. Hey, what's going on over there? Remember those big spotlights? That was a big thing when I was a kid. Car lots, new restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the bat symbol in the sky. Everybody go, hey, something opened up. Let's go see what's going on.
Yeah, they had them big old searchlights out up there going through the sky and stuff.
Yeah.
You just track it right on down. It's 2 blocks over, I think.
I don't know if the FAA lets them do that anymore, because I think they got a little high up in the sky before. Planes coming in. Oh!
Well, it's kind of like driving around nowadays. I don't know what they're complaining about. If it's good enough for them drivers to have them kind of spotlights for headlights, it ought to be good enough for that.
There's some jacklegs that have been lasering pilots, too, coming in for landing. That's become a thing, man. They're telling people you will go under the jail if we catch you doing that, because you just can't do that crap.
No, you can't. If people want to do stuff like that, just out of
yeah, why do people have to be
knuckleheads?
Silly.
Knucklehead.
I just don't. Well, they're just nuts, is what they are. They're just nuts. I think that's the only thing you can say about it. Some people are just weird.
That's kind of like, I equate that out to some kids setting a trash can on fire in their classroom.
Rob.
Well, okay. I'm sorry, that wasn't very nice.
You stop her bragging about how nice you were.
I am nice.
Appreciate everybody being
It's hard to be as nice as me. Huh?
I was just saying we appreciate everybody being in the stream tonight.
Absolutely.
Got quite a few over different streams, and thank you so much for the support. I can't wait till our coffee is available. We're trying to work to get to that. Thank you for those that have bought from the store. We have a new sticker vendor that can do t-shirts and stickers as well that will be linking here soon. It's set up. I got to get some more designs up, but we'll link that up. So many things going on. So many things. We're just trying to spin the plates, keep things in motion.
A lot of spinning sometimes.
It's a lot of spinning, lot going on. We appreciate all of our fellow podcasters who have been such a help to us and a blessing, and we in turn try to help others as well. They have been so kind. There's so many. We named them a lot. They've just become great friends. Can't say enough good things about them. And all of you, the listeners, which are blessed. We're over 46,000 total followers across all streams, and we believe by our birthday we will make 50,000. So we're so thankful. Now you'll have a few things in there that are not, they're idiots, but you take it. Everybody's got that. If you bought, do this, but overall it's really legit, and there's just some good people. And to the people today, you're getting recognized when the haters come out. And to the people on TikTok, which had very nasty things to say, go suck an egg. If you think that bothered me or us, it did not. I just deleted the comments. I mean, come on. They did put a lot of thought into it.
And just to be frank and honest, I don't believe it's anatomically possible for me to put my head there.
Yes, he is still doing it, Miss Jennifer. In fact, I watched a video of his today. I keep up with him about every day. Rob, I don't know if you could pull up and just share screen and show his Facebook. But we might be able to pull that up. But he is still out there. He's crossed into Virginia, and he's making headway. 11 states to go. He's done 5. We might be able to pull up and just see him with his latest. He does most of his videos on YouTube, but he posts on Facebook about every day too.
Let's see here.
But Robert Diamond, Dog Tag, is doing good. He posted a picture of a real pretty waterfall in the last day or so, and I really liked that. That was kind of cool. The kind of stuff. There he is. There he is. So he's still out there. He's still getting it done. Showing some beautiful scenes from the trail. Very nice.
So Dog Tag here. The last time I stood in front of the sign was over a year ago when I made my plans to hike the AT, and I attended trail days here in this area. I'm going to walk down here, but I want to videotape an area that brings back a great reminder from last year. So this is a arch that they have here in Damascus. It was built by a Eagle Scout as an Eagle Scout project. It's kind of cool. So
yeah, there's a.
That's how they know they're going the right way.
Yeah.
On the trail. So cool.
So dog.
Appreciate it, Rob.
Yeah. You're welcome. Boom.
And he does check in with us sometimes, but we'll catch up with him. Sometimes he's not in a good place to do that, but he will continue to check in with us from the trail.
Oh,
Good guy. Another person we met through the podcast that we'd have
yeah.
never met if we hadn't done the podcast. And so that's just part of our family now. I mean, that's the way I look at it. We're just good
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, we love every one of y'all, and we appreciate every follow we have out there. You guys make it worthwhile. I mean, we get on here, we do everything we do. I mean, we talk about, we get silly, we get serious, but you know, uh, everybody seems to enjoy it. So, yes, Barry, TikTok is still viable for now.
Yeah, we've got over 8,000 followers on TikTok. We post there daily, short videos and stuff. Sometimes we'll break a show up and put it in clips for there. But I do a lot of short videos and stuff that we've done. Uh, there'll be some stuff going up there tonight, matter of fact. I just recorded some stuff, and I put music up there. They're really good. They don't mind the music. And I do ads for Patriot Mobile and other things and put music with it. We have over 7,000 on Clapper, same kind of thing, and we do Instagram. We got to get our Instagram up. It's over 3,500 or 3,600, but I got to do some work on there. That could be double that, but we have a lot of followers there.
Yes.
Appreciate them. And there's some smaller sites too. Some you may have heard of, may not have heard of, but we have every one of them right now. Everyone I watch it all the time, but on the Red Note on the Chinese channel, we have over 1,400 followers now, and we get a lot of comments on stuff.
Yeah.
But they really seem to like some of the clips we do. They like the music, and yes, we do put the gospel there. We splinter that in, and MAGA. We have gotten
Yeah.
attacked a little bit, but it's one or two here and there, and we have plenty of people come in and give us thumbs up on it. So unless they boot us, we'll be there.
Yes.
It's become a big stream for us. And I didn't envision that happening, but we put up a lot of clips there.
Okay, I wanna mention somebody tonight. I wanna. He's already famous. I just want to call out what a hardhead he is. Can I throw out a jackleg tonight?
Well, sure, we can do that anytime. By the way, we will have a Cornbread Nation show tomorrow night.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw Neil Young out there tonight.
Neil Young. Are you
Yes.
talking about from the Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young? That
The
Neil Young?
rock and world and all that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
yeah. A 60s hippie.
Yeah.
Everybody likes his music. I mean, a lot of people like his music, but he's an oddball. I mean, come on. What's he done?
He's jumping all over Elon. Said if you're a fascist, get a Tesla. It's electric. It doesn't matter. If you're a Democrat, taste your freedom. Get whatever you want. Taste your freedom. You know, come on. Because, now Elon's a fascist too. I guess everybody's a fascist. If you don't agree with them, then you're a fascist. And people wonder why there's so much division in this country. Knucklehead. I'm going to jump up on a soapbox if I go too much further. I'm going to stop right there. He is a lughead.
I've never cared for him. I've always thought he was an oddball. There's a couple of his songs that are, they're okay. I did like some of the Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young stuff together, but I don't know. He's just one of those odd dudes.
And he's bad rocking in the free world. I mean, come on. And now the Democrats are all about, let's cancel free speech, freedom of speech. Let me just do away with that. They want to follow the ways of Europe and stuff like that. Come on. Get off us and our free speech. We can talk if we want to talk. You don't have to agree with us. Change channel. We don't have to agree with you. We'll change the channel. But if you want to come on here and discuss, now we were having some interesting discussions this morning. And I don't think either one of them made it back tonight, did they?
No, I don't think so. Life happens.
Yeah, life happens.
I
We'll try to get that back on there. I want to, even if it's in the morning. I don't care. I want to continue that discussion because it was good.
I don't never hide who I am. I can talk
Mm-hmm.
to anybody as long as they don't attack. But we've not ever hid the fact that we support President Trump. We haven't hid the fact that we're basically MAGA because we want to make America great again. We've supported a lot of different things, but those are phrases and images that drive some people nuts. So they absolutely go nuts. And I don't
Yeah.
go out of my way looking for liberals to scream and holler at them. I don't do that. But liberals, they just go ballistic.
Yeah.
They can't handle the fact that you do not think like they do. And they think it's their job in life to tell you that you're stupid. Well, guess
Yeah.
what? We don't care. We don't care. You can mock it,
Well,
you can put it down. I don't care.
the bottom end of it is, I mean, you're getting your news from somebody that hates Trump more than likely anyway, and they're telling you exactly what you want to hear. Oh, they're agreeing with you on every little thing, and which is what they want. They want people to tell them, "Oh, you're so smart for thinking that. Oh, you're so smart for believing that. Oh, you're just the greatest thing ever." It's vindication for them. It's validation in what they believe, and they're all about validating each other. And there's so much about validating each other that they can't accept any other point of view. Period. It don't exist for them. Period. And that's not the way this country's supposed to be.
Well,
I
the way I see it is we have this great freedom in America. It's a constitutional republic. And what you do in your home ain't nobody's business but yours, as long as it's not illegal activities.
mm-hmm.
It's nobody's business. But the problem with the left is they want to get in your home, in your school, in your car, in your workplace, and you just keep going, and they want to tell you exactly how to live. And that's not the way it works, bub. I don't listen to you. I'm not
It's
going
not
to
just
listen.
how, and it's not just telling you how you ought to live. They tell you what you ought to think, what you ought to believe, what you ought to do. Come on. You're not the thought police. I mean, go back and read 1984, knuckleheads. I mean, come on. If you haven't read that book, it might be worth taking your time. I know the education standards aren't as high as they used to be. It used to be required reading in high school. Go back and read it. Read it.
We have people that come into the stream. I think most people that are here are pro-America. There's been a couple of
Yes.
times there's been people in here. I wonder why they're even here. They
Yes.
seem as though they hate this country. Well, okay, you got that freedom. You can do that, but don't expect me to listen to it. I'm just not going
Yes.
to listen to it. It's like. Does America have some problems? Sure. That's like
Yeah.
somebody in your family. Do they have some problems? Maybe they do. But you don't need some knucklehead going up and railing every day and telling you that your family member is this or that, this or that. It's like, okay, maybe they are. But how about shutting up? We're standing together as a family. And that's what bothers me is we don't stand together as a country. We did mostly in times past. There were times that this country has stood together, and when we stand together, there's absolutely nothing that we can't accomplish together. But when we start dividing up and we tear each other down, it stops. We can't get nothing done,
No.
and that is a shame. But I really don't
That is.
understand why some people stay here, because all they do is brag about around the world, around the world, around the world, all the stuff in the world, and they put us down every day. Well, then why don't you leave? If you hate it that bad, why would you want to stay somewhere you're not happy? Check out.
Exactly.
Go to Zimbabwe. Go to Ireland. Go somewhere.
Hmm.
Just get out.
Well, I saw Richard Gere is moving back.
Cancel your citizenship. You don't never have to come back again. Go live in Gaza. Go live in Russia. Who cares? I don't care. That's your freedom.
You know, and just because that's your freedom, you know, and look, you have free speech rights too, just as much as I do, just as much as Dave does. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'll die on that hill to protect your free speech. I don't mean I gotta listen to it here.
That's right.
You got the right to believe and think what you want to think and believe, and that is just fine for me. You can believe what you want to. It does not affect me.
And I'll say this, it's protected by the law. If you want to burn the American flag and be an idiot, okay. But if you do that on my property, you're going to get took down.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's not just that one. I mean, you take the View. There's never been a bigger gathering of old biddies out there. He throws some cracked corn out there, and they'll all start scratching corn and have them big old hen party. That's fine. If y'all want to watch that nonsense, go ahead. But it's not news. It's opinion. It's their opinion. It's not news. You know, was it Joy Reid? Everything that was on there, everything that was racist and racist and racist. That was her opinion. It wasn't news. That's what her opinion and her thoughts were. I'm gonna tell you, we're not. I mean, we got to get our heads on right on this part because our heads are not on straight in a lot of ways. I think my head's on straight. I don't care what you think and what you believe. I'll respect it because that is what you think and what you believe. I mean, I gotta agree with it. You know, you got the right to feel that way and think that way.
Amen.
So, George Orwell said, "A lunatic is a minority of one. That makes me a minority." There were a couple of. Go ahead.
Let's say that you wanted to, an issue came up and you wanted to go protest. I'm all good with it. That's your freedom, as long as it doesn't become violent. But that's not my point tonight. I would like to know how come these same people have the ability to go protest every day. Where's their money come from? How can you afford? I mean, there's a lot of things I would like to go to. I have to pick and choose. I have a job to do. I have to take a day off, a vacation day or something. Like there's things at the Capitol. Sometimes they'll say we're all going to meet the Capitol. We're going to protest.
Yeah.
Monkey farm, whatever. I wish I had time to go all the time. I do, but I work a job. How do these people that I'm not talking about the ones we know. I'm talking about these instigators. They're out there every day, Rob, protesting something. How do they live?
They pay them. It's paid support. It's real live bots. They're paying them to be there. Some of them, that's probably the only job they have.
And who wants to protest every day anyway? That have to get old, man. I mean, every day. There's people out there. There's some nuts out there. They're out there every day.
Dude. I mean, how many of these nut jobs have you seen on TV that is just pure out and out griping and complaining all the time? If you watch CNN, MSNBC, all these left-wing nut job networks where they get out there and all they do all day is complain, gripe. They're never happy about anything. All they want to do is gripe and complain, gripe and complain, gripe and complain. They love it. They love the attention. That's why they go out there and do this.
They say when you go to the White House, they have a barrier. But there are people that are there every day, Rob, the same people. There's a little army of them, and they're there every single day, screaming at the White House, "You suck," whatever. What a life! I mean, really, is that? Good grief! You
I
got
mean,
to have
the only building I want to stand out in front of and scream "You suck" at is the IRS building. And I think everybody can get behind me on that.
I don't know. I was just raised different or something. I don't know. I think there's a time to get out and make your voice heard. Yes.
Mhm.
But how does someone just every day stay in that perpetual motion of screaming at people, uh, out in the weather, I mean,
Dude, I guarantee you, these are the same Karens and Mr. Karens and Miss Karens, whatever. They go to a restaurant and look for any reason to gripe and complain at their waiter or how their stuff was prepared and just never happy. It's just never satisfying. These are the same people, dude. These are the same people.
it blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind.
These are the same people. They don't want to be happy. They want to be miserable. They want to make you miserable. They want to get their way. If they don't get their way, they're not happy. They feel that they're entitled to have everything their way and nothing your way.
And to the people, this has happened many times. To the people, and I know it's a controversial subject for many. It's not for me. I know I'm perfectly comfortable where I'm at. But abortion, okay, that's fine. We're never going to agree in this country right down the line. The consensus is never going to be together. But that's not my point on this. But to those people that put little children out there with a coat hanger that has a horrible, very aggressive, even violent saying on a piece of cardboard, and they've not only got that, they've got the kids saying it out loud. I'm talking about little kids. That's a sick person. That is absolutely a sick person to put a 5 or 6 year old kid out there with a filthy saying and having them repeating the saying over and over again. Those people are jackwagons, and that just makes me angry. I can take the adults stand there doing it, fine. If that's what you want to be, knock yourself out. But to have the kid there doing it, come on.
Yeah. There are so many things that is wrong with this country that was wrong with it when Biden was in office. It is wrong with it now that Trump's in office. Why don't we fix the issues? The issues that you want to get out and protest, that's fine. Why don't you get out and protest for wounded veterans or disabled veterans to have housing? How many of those are living on the streets? Why don't we focus on something that matters?
Yeah.
And quit focusing on just everything that'll divide us. I'm pretty sure getting the homeless veterans off the street could be something that would be prioritized by both parties and whatever your mindset. As citizens, why don't we get out and do something about it? Why don't we start protesting that? Why don't we start stepping out on that? Why don't we start stepping out on the 22 a day suicides? That's a low end number from our veterans that are coming home. 22 a day, at least. Why don't we get out and start protesting and drawing awareness to that?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine how blowed up the libs would be if conservatives marched through their neighborhoods with some of those, songs they sing, and just constantly every day? They would absolutely get violent. They would seek to have you hurt, but they think it's great. Go into the conservative areas. Go to the suburbs. Tell these people what for. Don't let them rest. Can you imagine showing up at the restaurants hollering at them like that? Showing up wherever they go, shopping, whatever, going to their neighborhoods. They would have a fit.
Well, the thing is, nobody's going to do that, Dave. Nobody wants to go in those neighborhoods. Look how far they've run them down.
Well, I mean, the rich.
Would you want to go into AOC's district and start protesting there?
You probably get shot.
Yeah.
Yes, Barry.
You're
we
absolutely
can.
right, Barry. We can protest the monkey
And we,
farm side.
at some point when we're back down there together, we're going to do that. We're going to get together with those folks down there, and we're going to do that. Dang, Skippy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there is a time to get out and let your voices be heard. Let the politicians know you're upset, but not to violence, not to be filthy or anything like that. I mean, show that you got some kind of sense. I mean,
Yeah.
These people are adults, but they act like an adolescent, and not even a good adolescent. I mean, these people absolutely look. They when you look up the dictionary, nut job, that's what it looks like. And you've lost me already. You're screaming, you're stomping your feet, like a little temper tantrum, and I could go down a list of things, but it's like they're like copycats of each other. You can spot them people from a mile away, man. You just know it. You just know when you go in a place, you're going to be dealing with a bunch of crap because you can see those people. And
another thing too, don't tell me what I should think. And don't tell me how I should feel about something. I'm a grown man. I can make those decisions for myself. I don't need you telling me that. I don't need it from my news organizations or nothing. Give me news. Why can't we just go back to just having straight news and quit having all of these opinion pieces on all those news networks? I don't care about your opinion. I don't. I'm perfectly capable of making my own opinion. Quit telling me what I should think. I'm perfectly capable of thinking on my own. I don't need someone else telling me how wrong I am for what I think or what I believe and how I should believe what they think. That's not right. That's not, no. What you were talking about a minute ago, all these guys going out and women folk going out there stomping their feet, and shaking their fist and all that stuff, they're a bunch of self-entitled nut jobs. They feel like the world owes them something. And they're not contributing a damn thing except for to get out there and gripe.
Well,
and complain.
They're the kind of people that walk up to you and complain about your bumper sticker on your car. Even though they've got 30, you can always tell them they got like 50 all over the back of their car, putting down God and everything else. You can have one bumper sticker on your car, and it can have MAGA, it can have several things. And that's the type of people that would wait and lay in wait for you to come back out and get in your car just so they could tell you you're stupid and scream at you. That's how sick they are. Come on.
But with me, I'm a pretty twisted individual too. I'm the guy, if you come up and did that to me, I'd be laying in wait with a MAGA sticker waiting to go on your car.
We put up a new MAGA. Hey, there he is. We're glad.
Hey, we got to get you on here Friday night.
Yeah, we actually.
So you tell us everything that's going on. We're real late tonight. Well, we're glad you let us know all is well. Can you come on Friday night?
Yeah, come back Friday night if you can, brother. We have people asking about it. Friday
we want to
night,
give you
brother.
some time on here.
So there he is, the man himself, the legend, Mr. Virginia, dog tag, hiking the AT. And that doesn't mean Alan Trudy.
It don't mean Alabama top either.
Does that mean he's a hillbilly while he's there on the AT, Appalachia? Does that make him a hillbilly?
No.
Yeah, we figured you've had some problems with that, brother. It's a government conspiracy.
Yeah.
We will do that, Barry. When we go down to do the protest, you got a seat in the ride.
That'll work.
Boom, boom.
Hey, I saw that you went over 500 miles this week. That's awesome, dude. I saw that. You rode out the 500 in rocks and everything. It's awesome. But yeah, well, if you don't have good signal Friday, we'll aim for Monday and get you on in. And yeah, we want to get you back on here, dude. You gotta give us a good update. We're right here at the end of the show, or I'll just go ahead and pull you up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having a little gripe session tonight. It'd be all right.
Well,
We hadn't had one of those in a while.
Had to come home to change out of summer gear and shoes. Or
Oh
altitude.
yeah, it's probably warming up.
Sweaty days.
You get up there, you find them streams now. You can just do the nesty plunge, cool off. Of course, wet shoes probably wouldn't be cool. I'll take my boots off first. uh, uh, I got to do this. There, now I'm happy. They're trying to ruin the classics. I'm reloading Lord of the Rings now. Hollywood wants to change movies into political ideology. Yes. Yes. And everything has to make a statement. Everything has to be woke. Everything has to be politically correct. Everything has to be this. Everything has to be that. You know, they can't just make a movie anymore without it making some kind of statement or a series or anything. It's got to make some type of statement. You know, you take a movie like let's look at True Grit, okay? Let's take a look at it. It's an old John Wayne classic. What political statement did that make? You know, you kill somebody and Rooster Cogburn's going to blow you away. You know, and don't call him a one-eyed fat man. That's a bad thing to do. You know, but it didn't make any political statements. You know, what kind of political statements did they make in the movie Happy Gilmore? That's an oldie but a goodie. Do you recall any political statements from that one, Dave? You may not even watch that one.
No.
You know, why does everything have to have some type of political statement? Why? Why not just make a movie? Nothing wrong with that. Some of the movies they're making, I mean, look at some of the Clint Eastwood movies from back in Dirty Harry days. You know, those were good movies. You know,
that type of mentality has always been around. You know, late in Gunsmoke's run, the networks were getting on to him. They said, we got to change you're killing too many people. We need some people that you don't kill. Yeah, make my day.
yeah.
But bunch of sissies. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, I always like Festus the best on there anyway. Well, dadgummit, Matthew.
A great
You know,
singer.
yes. You know, but you know, you okay. Just something just to throw it out there. Y'all remember Herbie the Love Bug? That's a Disney movie, but they didn't make no statements with it. It was a Volkswagen. It was a Beetlebug. It was alive. But it was silly. But it was a funny movie. It was funny. No political statements. You know? But now everything's got to have this push their agenda. I don't care about your agenda when I'm watching a movie. I want to watch a movie that I want to enjoy. You know, I want it to, you know, I'm trying to escape reality for just a little while. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, Chuck is going nuts. Chuck is absolutely going nuts. I threw him an empty drink bottle out there, which is like his favorite toy in the world. And he's going in there and slapping it and coming running in here, going up the cat tree, running back down, going back in there and slapping that bottle again. Glad he's not slapping me.
Well, have fun with that tonight.
Oh my gosh. Didn't have to bring that up. Well, everybody, Dave, I know you're worn out. It's right here at 10 o'clock. Why don't we say a great old big Southern Fried good night and God bless everybody. Let you get some rest, Bubba. I know you can use it.
Here shortly.
Yeah. Y'all keep in mind, tonight's podcast brought to you by Patriot Mobile. Make sure you swing by there and get that promo code cornbread. Get you a free month on us. We'll benefit. You'll benefit. They have reasonable prices, the whole 9 yards. Hey, y'all get you Patriot Mobile. God bless you too, Dog Tag. We look forward to seeing you on the next one, hopefully Friday night. You can make it on here. We'll get you right up. We talk about you on here quite often, so and I'll keep putting your card up too. I ain't forgot you, sir. So, everybody, y'all have you made it through Wednesday. Congratulations. You got 2 more days to go. And you'll be back around till the weekend. So, great old big salute to you guys. God bless you. Thanks for all your support. Like, follow, subscribe, and we will see y'all tomorrow evening for Cornbread Nation and the racing show. Oh, sports show.
Friday night.
Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. God bless you.
Oh, well, it's early in the morning. Grab a cup and tune on in. Robert and Dave.